Updated August 5, 2018, 15 hours 16 minutes and 47 seconds. On the same day the AFL ramped up its trial of potential new rules, history was made when 5 matches in the same round were decided by a goal or less for the first time. Richmond got the ball rolling on Friday night with a nail-biting 3-point win over Geelong at the MCG. On a Super Saturday, Hawthorn, 4 points over Essendon, North Melbourne, 3 points over Brisbane, Adelaide, 3 points over Port Adelaide, and Sydney, 2 points over Collingwood, prevailed in absolute belters. With thrilling AFL matches going on around the country, league football boss Steve Hawking attended the VFL clash between Coburg and Werribee. It marked an escalation of the league's investigation into rule tweaks designed to increase scoring and help ease congestion that has been a factor in rising supporter dissatisfaction and dwindling TV ratings. The 6-6-6 starting positions at center bounces and extended 18 meters goal squares were tested for the first time in an official game environment. I thought the distribution of players looked a little different, so we'll just analyze that, AFL game analysis official James Podsiadly told the league's website after the match. From our end, having a look at the goal square and the 6-6-6, the distribution of players could change for a moment in time and then it gets washed out pretty quickly and the strategy happens from there. The debate over the state of the game has raged throughout the season. Trials of rule tweaks, which also included allowing players to run longer without bouncing the ball, have been undertaken during practice sessions held by 4 clubs with more to come. AFL Players Association President Patrick Dangerfield is among those open-minded on potential changes, but the weekend of highly entertaining clashes has many calling for the status quo to continue. Melbourne ruckman Max Gawn tweeted that he was quite happy with the current game, regardless of how the trial went in Melbourne's North. Crows coach Don Pike felt his side's thrilling showdown win over Port was solid evidence no changes are required. There has been a lot of commentary about the state of the game, he said, but if you sat down and watched that game of footy, you'd walk away saying that the game is in pretty good shape. New rules, simplify, game and VFL trialed opinion of the 2 teams that played with the experimental new rules at Priana Park was that the minor changes were largely successful. Werribee coach John Lamont said in his post-match press conference that the restricted starting positions certainly had an impact. I think the 6-6-6 setup meant that it's a bit more difficult to get someone behind the ball, which started very well, Lamont said. That's the thing from the center bounce that I sort of felt, it just sort of simplified things. Coburg coach Lee Adams focused on the impact of the enlarged goal squares when he spoke to the club website. The 18 meters goal square was interesting. I'm unsure of the stats but it felt like it was easier to get the ball outside your defensive 50, Adams said. If that's what the AFL was looking for, it seemed to do its job. Just after halftime, Adams told Channel 7 that he hadn't noticed much difference to the way the game has been played. To be completely honest, I don't think they've had much of an impact on the game. Any rule changes or tweaks considered worthy of implementation by Hawking and his team will be put to the AFL Commission for approval in October. AEC, AAAP topics, Victorian Football League, VFL, Australian Football League, Sport, Coburg 3058, Vic, Australia. First posted August 5, 2018, 15 hours 12 minutes and 1 second.